We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, new information. So we are on the Skyliner on our way to Epcot, but we have a little bit of information for you. We got on the Skyliner when? 8:30 maybe? Or no, 8:45? 9?
I think it was close to 9.
It might have been close to 9. Now, Epcot doesn't open till 11, but we know that. There's resorts over here, we can pop around or whatever. So we asked the woman, can we go to Epcot? And if you had breakfast reservations, you could go. Otherwise, she said to get in the Hollywood Studios line. So we waited in the whole Hollywood Studios line. And then they put us in the Epcot line for these, and they kept going by, but they wouldn't let us board.
We are on our way to Epcot
really
International Gateway.
They didn't let us board until 9:45.
My Disney Experience mobile
So
app,
if you're trying to go to Epcot, don't try to get on the Skyliner until 9:45.
Your worldly itinerary for
and with
today.
that, we're gonna let Rudy Rooter here have her say. And here's Anna. Okay, that was so cool. Okay, we just
start playing the music. It's like,
yes. We just totally lucked out. We're sitting here, we don't have masks since we're eating a donut and drinking a soda, and this cast member walks by on a coffee. Someone has a vanilla latte, and she's like, oh, you're here with the front row seat for Anna and Elsa, and here they come. It was perfect.
Awesome.
So cool. Oh,
we kept sitting.
Mickey and Minnie. What a way to start the day. Okay, dogs to mice.
I love it. Body language.
I know, it's great. Hi, Minnie. You're fine. Go ahead, you're good. Look at that hair. That is a thing of beauty. My hair is atrocious. I'm not wearing my glasses. It's been a day. Has it not been a day?
It's been wet.
It's been wet.
And busy.
So basically we're sitting here at the table. That is her bed that we'll make it back up in a minute. But we did not film hardly anything today because, I mean, we just couldn't. It was wet and busy and we just, I mean, part of that's my fault. I just was not a good vlogger. But I did take some pictures and I'll throw them in here. But we thought we would do a little recap before we take our showers. But so we got to, I think we already maybe explained this morning, that we took the Skyliner. I think we talked about this morning on the camera. So we took the Skyliner when we were sitting outside Joffrey's.
Yeah.
We took the Skyliner and we got there too early. Like, don't bother. If you're gonna go to Epcot, don't get to the Skyliner until like an hour before it opens. But we got on all the rides we wanted to go on except Test Track was closed all day.
Yes.
And we didn't ride Frozen because that wait was 2 hours in the rain.
Yes.
So we thought, no thanks to that. But we rode everything else. Did you like Spaceship Earth?
It was awesome.
Spaceship
It
Earth
was
is
super
so cool. And Soarin', we got in line for 60 minutes and we only waited 25.
Yes.
That was perfect.
That was worth it.
And Living with the Land and Nemo. We did all the standard rides. The only pavilion we didn't get in was Mexico because there was a line. But we got in everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
We saw everything else. We bought a few souvenirs and we had some food and wine treats. We had pierogi, kielbasa and potato pierogi, cake pops, delicious. Oh, so good.
Super good.
A Twix and an M&M, and then they're like nitro cake pops, so like frozen cake pops. They were good. And then we had a teriyaki bao bun in Japan. We liked that. What else did we have? Was that it for festival foods? Yes.
Yes.
The other thing that we bought, once we've showered, maybe we can dig in and have a little bit. Werther's caramel from, I think it's called Caramel Cooch or something. It's like the store out in Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, it's caramel store in Germany. And then we came back here. Okay, we have a story. We have a magical bowl.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, it's raining. She's got like all the bags. She's wearing a backpack. She's got a crossbody bag on, and a poncho.
It was all keeping dry.
It was, and I've got my stuff, and we go to the bus stop, and we had seen the Skyliner was running when we were on the other side of the park, even though it was raining, but I assumed it wouldn't be. So we've already hoofed it all the way up to the front of the park. Skyliner's in the back of the park, and there's no sign at the bus stop for Pop Century. Nothing said the Pop Century bus stop, so we assumed we couldn't take it. I'm like, no, I'm not walking all the way back to the other side of the park. And we would have had to go for bag check again.
Yes.
So there's no way. So we asked this random bus driver, we can't see the sign for his bus. Where are you going? And he goes, well, where are you going? And I said, we don't really care. We're going where you're going. And he laughed and he said, I'm going to Animal Kingdom Lodge. And then I told him, I said, well, we're going to Pop Century, but there's no bus for Pop Century. And he goes, yeah, you just got to go to the other side. Well, I thought he meant the other side of the park, which we knew. And we were like, we don't want to do that. Well, how are you going to get to Pop Century from Animal Kingdom Lodge? I said, oh, we'll just go to Disney Springs. And he goes, all right, get on. So we get on. We get to Animal Kingdom. Now, forgive me for all the times I've been to Disney. I've never been to Animal Kingdom Lodge. So they said this
is a nice ride.
Yeah, it was a nice ride. And he said, this is Kidani Village, and the next stop was Jumbo House. I don't know which one of those is the main. I still don't know that. So we just got off, and I think the bus driver must have seen us get off and look like a couple of fools. Because all of a sudden he pops his head out and he says, so what's the plan here? And I said, well, we figured we'd just get out and go in the lobby so it wasn't a total waste, and then we would take a bus to Disney Springs or whatever. And he goes, just hang on a minute. And you can hear him on the phone in the bus be like, I have these 2 girls that need to go back to Pop Century. Can I take them? And then he says, get back on the bus. So we get on the bus. He drops like the rest of the people off at Jumbo House. And then he comes back and he says, so they just switched us from automatic schedules to visual schedules or whatever. So it allowed me to make some magic. So I'm going to take you to Pop Century. So we got a private chauffeured bus drive to Pop Century.
It was pretty sweet.
It was great. And he was so nice in the rain. But I swear he saw us get out at Animal Kingdom and went, these 2 idiots are never going to find their way back to Pop Century. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight if I don't make sure they get back. So thank you to this bus driver. All we have is the number of the bus. So I'm going to try to find a way to contact Disney and say the guy who was driving this bus number, this time, this park, you know, kudos. I want to give him credit because it was super nice. And then we got back here, we mobile ordered. Every single person who's staying in our resort was waiting in the lobby for a mobile order. I'm really sorry.
Yes.
Like, it was,
Yes.
there was no social distancing.
No.
It was just a wad of people crammed. I don't know. But we got in there, we had cheeseburgers and fries, which were delicious, didn't you think?
Yes.
Really good.
Yes.
And then we got
I
some
did
pop.
something.
And then we may have done something when we brought our food back to our room.
It wasn't clear.
Do you see this tray right here? I'm fairly certain we weren't supposed to take the tray back to our room, but here it is. And we feel too stupid to bring it back, so we're gonna leave it here for housekeeping to pick up.
And more importantly, too tired.
And too tired. So that's the recap of our Epcot day. I apologize that it was just a sucky video day, and tomorrow might not be any better because it's supposed to thunderstorm all day.
But we are brave.
We are brave.
We will put on ponchos and raincoats.
Yes, and maybe we'll try to make an effort of finding like a little cove from time to time at the park so I can just do like a little bit of filming. But anyway, we are going to go take showers and collapse and sleep like rocks.
Yes.
And we will see you in the morning. Good night.
Thank you.